Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we take a closer look at something kind of familiar because it's from 8849, but this time it's not the Tank X Pro you already saw on the channel. No, it's more or less the same gimmicks, but this time it's in a pad, in a tablet. So we are here today to find out if their tablet delivers the same way their smartphone does, and as always, such a product journey starts with a box.
And that's the box. Quite nice box, but let's get everything out of there and make a snap. Here we got everything that's in the box. 66 watt fast charger is in the box. Very much appreciated, love that they include that stuff. USB-C to C cable to charge it, and that's pretty much it. Let's take a close look at the tablet. You can see here, this is the dust cover for the USB-C charging port and also a headphone jack. Love that. Don't know why they got rid of those. And at the top you have this one tray for the dual SIM cards or the memory extension. Both goes in there. On the side you have the lock button. And here we not only have the smart programmable buttons you can freely program afterwards, you also can see, of course, the beamer and the exhaust rims where the hot air gets blown out of the case. On the back you can see the camera array, of course, with the different cameras including the infrared diodes, and of course the camping light has to be there. Quite big, prominent, and I hope also that powerful. Also quite nice, here a point to mount the whole tablet anywhere you want. But that's pretty much it from the outside, so let's power that thing up. And the screen, quite nice first impression, but let's take a closer look under the hood. What specs do we got here? The display runs at 1920 by 1200 pixels across the 10.95 inch panel. That's pretty sharp, plenty of real estate and a solid base for the projector experience we'll get to in a minute. Under the hood you get the same Dimensity 8200 processor as the Tank X, paired with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 GB of storage, which should be more than enough for anything you throw at a rugged tablet, I would say. But battery is where things get really interesting, or let's say where it really flexes. With 23,400 milliamp hours, you don't reach for a cable very often. With the 66 watt fast charging, the thing is also full in no time. And that battery combined with the Dimensity 8200 under the hood makes this thing more than just a projector platform. You've got enough power to sit down for a proper gaming session without worrying about either performance or battery dying on you halfway through. Big screen, solid processor, massive battery. As a portable gaming tablet, that can also double as a projector. That's a pretty compelling combination if you ask me. The camera setup carries over familiar ground. A capable main shooter that's more than enough to document whatever situation you find yourself in.
Maybe also example of how the microphones sound or the sound recording quality, what to expect. So yeah, that's about it from the image quality side.
And even when it comes to still photos, there's nothing to complain about. In decent lighting conditions, you get generally nice results. Nothing that's going to blow you away, but comfortably more than you would expect from a rugged device. That's somehow kind of becoming the theme with this one, it seems. But what blew me really away once again is the 64 megapixel night vision mode with the real infrared LEDs. This is still one of the best implementations I've seen in not only a rugged phone, I would say across all those smart devices. That image from the night vision mode is really impressive compared to other devices with a night vision mode. But yeah, having it on a tablet also actually opens up some interesting use cases, I think. But of course, the star of the show is the projector. We've got a 1080p DLP unit with 260 lumens of peak brightness. Not ANSI lumen, so not an average across the image, just a value how bright one spot can be at max. And to round out the package, there's also a built-in laser autofocus that works anywhere between 0.5 meter and 4 meters. So whether you're projecting across a small room or pushing it a bit further back, the image stays sharp without you touching anything. Auto keystone correction takes care of the angles, so you're not spending 10 minutes manually tweaking the geometry every time you set it up. So just prop it up, point it at the wall, and it figures the rest out. For something built into a rugged tablet, that level of convenience is genuinely appreciated. And honestly, having all of this in the tablet just makes more sense than in the phone for me. Bigger device, bigger battery, and you're way more likely to have it propped up somewhere anyway. Plus, you can still be on your phone while someone else watches their favorite show, so everyone wins, hey. But back to the image quality wise, which is generally nice for a built-in projector. The colors really pop more than you would expect, especially the greens and the reds in particular. They have a lot of punch, so a real vibrancy to them, without any color correction applied. So this is really how this looks out of the camera, no filters applied. And sharpness also holds up well at a moderate sizes, and as long as you don't push the projection too large, the 1080p has more than enough detail to enjoy a movie or a show comfortably. And comfort is also a good point, because let's listen to the noise level the projector creates after some minutes of usage. You have an option to tone down the noise of the fan, and also the image brightness gets slightly reduced, but to be honest, didn't see any changes really in the image with my eyes, but the noise level gets a little bit reduced. Not completely eliminated, but reduced, and that's always welcome, so don't see why you shouldn't turn that option on. So happy that this mode is still there as an option. But what do we actually have in the quite literally named toolbox? Well, alongside all the useful, helpful tools like compass, leveler and so on, we've got our old friend the camping light back again. Camping light with their different intensities with SOS and strobe modes. Also, once again, you can use the beamer as a flashlight if you want to. Programmable side buttons for quick access. Overall, if the Tank X was a tank of a phone, the Tank Pad Ultra is just more of everything. More screen, more battery and the same rugged build that can generally take a punch. So overall, a package I can recommend without any hesitation.
And that's about it from my side about the Tank Pad Ultra from 8849. A really nice rugged tablet that has enough performance to play 1 or 2 games on it and also have some fun with the integrated beamer that really works better as you would expect it to be. So it's really amazing to see how small those little projectors came, that we can have such a nice little gadget built in a tablet that isn't that much bigger than your regular tablet. So yeah, if you want to find out more about the tablet, check out the description below. There you find all the information you need and maybe also a discount code, but I'm not sure at the moment. Just check out the description below. And if you have more questions about the tablet or you want to tell us what's going on in your life, just drop us a comment. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, follow the channel and don't forget to hit the bell button so we can see each other next time with the next nice rugged gimmick with built-in beamers, bells, whistles and so on. Bye bye.